Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They're going to the air on the first play. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. What a sag by the senior.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Watkins. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Punt quickly. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A quick throw to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. They're going to run it. He's got the 40. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Wade. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's McClellan. Touchdown, Sooners! This offense cannot be stopped. That's just nice execution. The quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push them back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Run down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick. Changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The back's got it. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him there.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again. It's 28-0. As we hit the quarter break curtain, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Zips it down the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll ride the back again here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try the option play here. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Has the first down and more. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll run it to the left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle, it's McClellan. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Only 11 seconds in the first half as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to...
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back in motion now. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going. And now the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Get set, get set.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Sooners are in the red zone now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And at first down, they go right back to him. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
On the ground, it's Baker. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. It hasn't been much